What kind of swag can you get at the Microsoft Ignite conference in 2019? That's what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to open up this bag and see what's in there. All right. So everyone that goes to Microsoft Ignite, when you check in and you get your badge, they give you a choice of backpacks. You could either get this one right here, which is a real nice backpack, or you could get, they had sort of a sling backpack with one strap that goes over your shoulder. It was not quite as big as this one. I chose to go with this one because it was a little bit bigger. And I wanted to dig through and see what's in here. I'll quickly show you what's on the outside of this bag. So it's got a little pouch over here with a little zipper strap. You can get in there if you want to. Got something in there. I'll pull it out in a little bit. Over here you got a little pouch for a water bottle. So it's in there. Also, here's your backpack. It's nice and big. Let's open up these little straps here. Get them out. Pry this open. And let's take a look and see what is in here. All right, first thing I'm going to pull out. Even before I get this out, I got this t-shirt. So Azure Synapse Analytics, that's one of their new big announcements Microsoft made. It's sort of a merging between Azure SQL Data Warehouse and Data Lake. And they're kind of calling it the future of data warehousing. So you can do all of your big data analytics querying all in one place. So, but the first thing coming out of the bag, I got this hoodie. And it says Limitless on the front. Maybe I can get that to show up. I don't know. On the back, it says Azure Synapse Analytics. There's Microsoft down the sleeve. I'm actually just going to put this on while I'm here. I got this. So I came with the Media and Influencers group. And so I guess I maybe had a couple of other, and a little help if I wanted things. So I specifically asked for one of these shirts when Rohan got up during Satya's original main keynote and was wearing the t-shirt that I had on. I asked if I could get one of those t-shirts. And so somebody went and found me one of those t-shirts. And along with it, they got me one of these awesome sweatshirts that I got to wear here. I did see some other people at the conference wearing these t-shirts and sweatshirts. So you may have been able to get them if you just walked around and looked and asked the right people if you could get one. But I got one of these. Pretty nice. I like it. It says Microsoft Azure down the sleeve. So you can give yourself a thumbs up and see Azure on your sleeve. That was the first thing I got there. Next thing, what else do we got in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, so one of the keynotes I went to, I got to sit in the second row. Actually, I got to sit in the first row. And I don't know, I was late for the event. And so I don't know if I sat in the first row because I don't know. I had a media badge on, so I don't know if they put me in the first row because they thought I was media. I guess I kind of was media. So I don't know if they put me there or if that was just the only seats left. But up in the front, all these seats had hats on them. So, I got myself a hat. I'm not really much of a hat guy. There was actually a seat next to me that was open, so I took that hat as well. So I got two. And what else? What else did I get? It says Microsoft Learn on the hat. I also got a pair of these Microsoft shades. So I was going to put these on. Yeah. So there we go. I definitely got some swag here. I think they say Microsoft on the edge. So that's some of the swag. I don't even remember where I got the sunglasses. There was a whole ton of vendors and a whole bunch of stuff handing things out. So you could get stuff there if you wanted. What else? What else do I got in here? Here, let me pull out my so here's what that's what the name badges look like. So let me slide these over, put this on a little bit. So this is what it was like at the conference. Walked around like this. Here, let me show you what we got as far as some of the smaller types of things that we got out of here. Let me see what we got. Pulling all this stuff out. You can't really see what I'm pulling out, but I'll show it all in a minute. All right, so they had these little buttons. Q Sharp. So Microsoft made a number of announcements around Microsoft Azure Quantum. And so they were giving out some stickers and buttons on that. I also got a quantum sticker and, just some quantum stuff that was there. I got a number of stickers as well. Invent with Purpose. Actually, I got a t-shirt that says that as well, but it's not in the bag. It's in the laundry because I wore it. And actually, I wore the shirt too, but I washed it, so I'm okay with that. Azure Synapse Analytics sticker. Another Azure Storage sticker. And these are interesting, and I'm kind of hoping somebody knows the answers to these and to what they are. But here we go. These little stickers, they're not stickers, they're pins. And it's a green dinosaur. Briefly, right before one of Scott Hanselman's talks, somebody at my table was handing them out, and he said they kind of started as a joke, and now he hands them out at conferences because people ask for them. I didn't get the whole story of what's going on because Scott's talk started, and I think the guy actually went and sat at another table. Maybe I scared him off. But anyhow, if you know anything about these little green stickers, I'd love to know. And what else happened here at the event? Couple of things they had. They had some really fun pins here. So let me pull these out in order. I'll hold on so you can see them. Not talking right now. So as you can see, I have these pins on my lanyard. So you could take these pins, and if you were feeling not very social, you could hold that. You could put that on your lanyard, and people would know not to talk to you. If you just want to talk to your friends, talk to me if you know me. And I wore this one around most of the weekend. Talk to me anytime. Because at events like that, I try to be a little bit social. I try to talk to some people. Sometimes it gets a little awkward. I was standing in line for the bathroom because there was 26,000 plus people at the event. So the lines for the restroom were kind of long. I started talking to people, and they all thought it was a little bit awkward. But that's what I got there. I think I'm going to take my sunglasses and my hat off for now because I don't really need that. So let's take that off. Woo! Back to normal here. They also had a number of gender identity, pins that you could put up. So it's just supporting gender identity. They had the they, them. They had the she, her. And they had the he, him buttons. I don't know. I just thought that was sort of a neat little extra thing they could do. Give out some fun buttons you could wear. What else is in the bag? Oh, I got one of these. Azure Arc. I got this from Buck Woody. If you don't know who Buck Woody is, he's works with Microsoft SQL Server. He works at Microsoft back years ago when I used to work with Microsoft and do training for Microsoft. Him and I were on the same team, so I got to know Buck a little bit. Fun to see him. Anyhow, they gave out it's called Azure Seek, or just the Seek app, but it's a little thing, and I believe it connects to your keychain, and somehow you can log in or set up the app on your phone, and it'll help you find your keys if they get lost or anything else that you lose. I don't know a whole lot about how it works. Maybe I'll make a future video on it if I try it and set it up and it's fun. Maybe I'll do a live video of setting it up. Give that a try. What else did I get here in the swag bin? Oh, all the conference attendees got a Microsoft water bottle, which was kind of nice, and it worked well. It fit nicely on the side of your backpack that you got. What else did we get here? Here was another water bottle I got. This one doesn't even have any branding on it. It's just it's glass. It's got a nice wood top. Anyhow, I thought it was actually a really nice little bottle. So I grabbed one of those. Oh, what else did you get? Oh, I talked to the company Rubric. They gave me socks. I don't know what the thing is with socks, but there was a couple of vendors that were giving out socks. What else do we got down here? Oh yeah, I got a fan. Just a little portable fan to cool you off if you're hot. That was fun. I got one of these cords. It's a USB charging cord, but it splits 3 ways to have 3 different ends. I didn't try it. I don't know if you can charge 3 things at once or if you just have 3 different chargers there. in case you don't know which kind of device you're going to need, or if you need to loan one to a friend. Anyhow, you really can't have too many of these cords around. Somebody always needs to have some device charged somewhere. Just another cord that I got. What else do I got in here? Oh, this one was kind of fun. A little bit of a Rubik's Cube. But here's the story behind this one. It was sitting on a table with some other swag, and I believe it was sitting there as decorative purposes. I don't know if it was really part of the swag, but I thought it looked so neat that I picked it up and I brought it home. So I apologize to someone at the Ignite conference if this, I don't know, if you want this back, leave me a message. Probably not. But anyhow, that's what it is. Things are misshapen, so when you turn it, it doesn't line up correctly. And you look at this and you can see it just doesn't match up correctly. And I thought it looked really cool. I tried not to mess it up. I don't know how to solve the Rubik's Cube, but a couple of my kids do, so I'm probably going to let them play around with it a little bit later. I didn't want to mess it up before I went home because I didn't think it would travel very nicely if it was all jagged and not put together, so I left it like that. That came in there. Oh yeah, I got it's called the Camino Cup, and it's Microsoft branded here. It says Microsoft, nice little cup. This is a really nice little insulated water bottle or coffee mug or whatever you want to call this thing. It's a Camino Cup. But anyhow, that was there. What else do I get? I think that's... Nope, I got a couple more things in my bag. Oh, I got this from attending on Wednesday at about 5 o'clock. They had the Microsoft Research keynote. And so one of the directors of the research lab came out with a couple of the lead researchers, and they shocked and awed and amazed the audience with the cool things they're working on. But everybody that came out there got one of these little kaleidoscopes that you can look through. And yeah, let me hold it up here and see if you can see what's in there. Oh yeah, you can kind of see what's in there. Anyhow, it's a kaleidoscope. But that's what it was. They were cool. They were cool enough. I even grabbed a couple extra ones for some of my kids. But yeah, they were giving those out to everybody that came to the Microsoft Research keynote. Kind of a fun thing. I think that's most of what's left. The last thing I got was, I got one of these. It is a wireless charger. So if you have a wireless charging phone, you can just set it on here and it'll charge it. It plugs into the wall on the back. Plus it has, I think you can pull these out. It has all the other charging cords you would need if you didn't want to wirelessly charge. So they come out on the sides and the bottom. Anyhow, it was cool. If it doesn't have the right connector for you, there's a USB port on the bottom that you can use to charge any device that has USB input there. But that was that, and that was the last thing. I think that's pretty much all the swag I came away from the conference with. One other thing on the backpack I actually thought is really quite a nice thing. I mean, they didn't go cheap on the backpack. It's a pretty nice backpack. If you look inside, you can see there's a slot. Let me see if I can hold this right. There's a slot for your laptop up here. Plus underneath that, there's another slot if you want to hold, a tablet or something. It's a pretty big compartment in there. You can kind of see on the bottom, there's a little mesh casing on the front. So if you want to hold some pens or some stickers, I put the buttons in there to hold on to them so they don't get lost. Nice little holders on the side, a bunch of straps on it. One of the cool features on it that I found is you can slide your laptop in here, but you can also get your laptop in and out from the side of your backpack. So if you have it on your back with your straps pulled over, you can still get your laptop in and out the side. I thought that was kind of cool. But nice little backpack from Microsoft there. Actually, it's not even little. It was pretty big. I'm back in focus now. It didn't fit in my suitcase, so I had to switch backpacks that I was using. I have a little smaller backpack, And I wore the Microsoft one on the way home from my trip, and it was super comfortable, and I actually really liked it. So that's what came out in the Microsoft swag this year. The conference was huge and awesome and amazing. But if you ever get the chance, you should definitely go to the event. But it was big, awesome, and amazing. There was so much swag there. I have a feeling that everyone who went to the conference probably left with different swag. And there was a ton of vendors there. I didn't spend a lot of time touring around the vendors to try to get swag from them. But I spent a lot of time going around talking to... One of the cool things about Ignite is you get to talk to engineers that actually work on and build this stuff. And so I spent a lot of time trying to find those people that are working on Stream Analytics or Azure Machine Learning or Azure Arc or Azure Storage, trying to go talk to some of the actual engineers and the program project managers that build this stuff and do this all the time. So that's one of the great things about the Ignite conferences. You get to interact with those people, and they have booths set up and some demos set up on the booths, but the engineers and the people that work on the product are actually there, willing to answer your questions and to engage with you and to talk with you. So that was super great. But anyhow, that's what came in the Ignite swag bag. Let me see if I can put on my Ignite gear again. It's my good look now. But there you have it. That's what came in the bag. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.